So I have a particular goal this morning, and that goal is to convince you that you can do it. Hey, just when you think that your background or your circumstances or your experiences or your lot in life doesn't qualify you to leap out on your own, run your own business, and become a famous success, you read a story like this. Imagine you were born to a poor family, an immigrant family in New Orleans, Louisiana, struggling through the Depression. You're a woman back then, you're married already at age 21, and then you're divorced at age 31. But now you're on your own with 2 sons to take care of. You're unable to support yourself and your son, so you start doing the only thing that you know, which is sewing, and you start making drapes out of your home to supplement your income. But by age 34, you get a job as a lab technician for a research scientist at Tulane University's School of Medicine. But it only earns $4,800 a year, not enough to ensure that your sons will have a college future. So what do? How do you find yourself out of this situation? Because now you're a 38-year-old woman, it's 1965, and your job skills leave you feeling stuck. Well, let me tell you what Ruth does. She sees a classified ad in a local paper for a restaurant for sale. She realizes that it first opened the day that she was born, February 5th, 1927. So she sees it as an omen. Ruth knows nothing of the restaurant business, and this restaurant in particular had failed 6 times under previous ownership. But against the passionate advice of her banker, her lawyer, and her friends, she mortgaged her house to purchase the steakhouse. Well, with no restaurant business experience, she had to teach herself everything, including how to butcher steak. So despite the fact that she's only 5'2" and 110 pounds, she would saw up a 30-pound short loin by hand until she could afford an electric bandsaw. She staffed her restaurant with only single mothers, saying that they were hard workers and were reliable. On her first day, May 24th, 1965, she sold a total of 35 steaks at $5 each. But within 6 months, through lots of hard work and dedication, she made over double her annual salary from previous jobs. Today, there are 130 Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in 8 countries. The now publicly traded Ruth's Hospitality Group has over 6,000 employees, a market valuation of over $500 million. And as a broke, divorced, single mother with no industry experience, Ruth had no business jumping into a totally new line of work as a business owner and as an entrepreneur. That's the great thing about entrepreneurship. No experience is required. Your background, your height, your weight, your gender, your race, your resume, your family history, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is that you have courage and some commitment and some dedication mixed in with a bunch of passion and love, the love of doing something that matters to you and those that you aim to serve. So here we are today, this morning. I want you to realize that if Ruth could do it and do what she did, given her circumstances and beginning, what can you do? So take out a piece of paper and jot down 3 things that you think are stopping you. Go ahead, do it. Then I want you to take that piece of paper and I want you to ball it up and throw it away. You can light it on fire for extra drama and extra credit if you like. Everything on that paper is BS. Here's the bottom line. You can